Welcome to How to Mow the Grass. Now, first off, I'm going to explain to you what kind of a lawnmower we have here. Obviously, it is a John Deere. It's not a John Deere. Because, I don't care if they can spell John or Deere, they still a lawnmower. So, it's very, very helpful in mowing the grass. So, the best way to explain what this is to look at every little part. So we've got the gas valve here, where the gas goes into. That's just some liquid that's not dangerous at all. And then, called gas. Then we have the wheel that starts the lawnmower in this little holes. Then we got a random screw. Okay, we got the lever, the starting lever, the pulling string, and we got 4 wheels. Symmetrical. And yeah, so now that we know what kind of a lawnmower this is, it's a John Deere, we want to explain, well, I want to explain what you should be wearing when you mow the lawn. Whatever fits your personality best, that's what I would suggest. Always make sure you're wearing tennis shoes and not flip-flops. This is just a tutorial, but make sure you're wearing tennis shoes or that's the only thing I have to say. But as far as clothing wise, I'm wearing pajama pants and regular shirt. So it really works best as long as you don't want to get, whenever you want to get dirty, you can get dirty. But yeah. And then make sure you wear one of these. It's going to help you. First of all, it's going to give you attention because people are going to wonder, why did you break your finger? Second of all, it's better grip because metal attracts to fabric, right? Well, whatever this is, metal attracts to this. And this is foam. Okay, metal attracts, opposite objects attract. So yeah. Then now we're going to show you how to start this. We're going to pull the lever down. Make sure that it's resting on the lever, on the thing. And then pull your little magic string, okay? You're gonna go really hard. Don't make that noise. You also want to make effects while you're doing it. Now, as you can see, our lawn is very, very, very weedy. That's a very broad term. But you want to mow your grass when your lawn is weedy, and you want to wait till it gets really weedy. You don't want to mow the lawn when it's not weedy and there's only like one weed in the middle of the lawn. That's not what you want to do. See, we have that situation it's an annual thing. We have that situation once a year in August. But, okay, so I'm going to explain to you. As I said, put the lever down, pull the magic string up, and we're going to mow the lawn. There's many different ways to do this, many different suggestions, but my suggestion to all of you is you're going to start from the corner of the patio. And you're going to go diagonally. And then after that, you're going to go this way. Then you're going to go up this way. And then you're going to go down that way. So watch and learn. Keep doing that pattern all the way down. See, it's already starting to look like something, but now, now that I've done that formation, You never ever keep the same formation. That calls for a bad lawn.
That's rule number 1.
Rule number 1. Rule number 2 is always mow the lawn. Always mow the lawn. Yeah. Now, we're gonna see how there's a triangle shape? It's a triangle, yeah. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go all out. You're gonna do whatever works best for you, and I'm just gonna Rule number 3 is always have fun when you do it. As you can see, I was a little enjoying myself, maybe a little too much. But
we're gonna take a break.
Oh, bleh. We're gonna take a break. Now, see back on. Now, before we go any further with mowing the lawn, I'm going to explain to you what kind of grass, because it depends on what type of lawnmower you use. There's a specific lawnmower for each blade of grass. So,
each individual blade?
Each individual blade, because fortunately for us, each blade in this yard is the same. But if they were different, we need to use a different lawnmower for each blade, which would be
what
like
happens if every
50,000 lawnmowers.
Yeah. Because, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm going to show you just an example. Okay, so it may look like these two pieces of grass are very, very similar, but they're not. They're the same, but they're not similar. Now, if you took geometry, you know that, because you just would. So, this blade of grass is called the Copernicus, and the Copernicus white blade. Now, this one you are not supposed to eat, because you could get poisoned very, very, very wrongly. Now, so just throw that one away. This one is actually a specific type called the bronchitis white feather. Now, the bronchitis white feather is actually edible, but it scares people away because of its name. That's why it's so edible, because nobody eats it, that it's safe. So, I'm just gonna give you an example. See, you just eat it. Okay. You can choose to eat it. You don't have to. It's safe, but it's not good. So, come on, walk over with me. Now, just because this blade of grass is longer than this blade of grass doesn't mean they're different. They're actually very much the same, but they're not similar, like I said. Now, the difference between these two is that this one's bigger. Little guys can do big things too. So, if you're judging this blade of grass on how small it is, and you like this blade of grass because of how big it is, then you got some problems. So, yeah. Then we've got the traditional leaf atrocious, okay? It's called atrocious because it's not very pleasant, but it's a leaf atrocious, so it's a different kind of atrocious. Now,
what areas are all these pieces of grass like native to?
They're native to our backyard.
Okay.
So they were born and raised in this foundation of earth. Yes. So, please excuse me while I continue mowing the grass. Okay, so as you can see, that is a way to semi-properly mow the lawn. Now, at least I did it. So, yeah, like I said, you'll always want to be sure that you mow the lawn, and that you want to make sure that you do it in a certain formation, down, this way, up, this way. That's all right. So,
rule number 1.
Join us next time. That's rule number 1. Join us next time on how to wash the sink.
No, we're doing the front lawn.
After we mow the front lawn, join us next time.